Hi Aqua, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining Illy Energy today. Before we get started, I do just want to say that this reading can apply to your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, okay? It can apply to your inner planets. If you are an Aquarius sun and you're watching this and you feel like this doesn't apply, you can definitely go and check out your moon and rising signs if you would like. I do want to let you know that we are working with current energy, okay? So I'm picking up the spirits and the vibes of right now. So if there is a message that you hear right now that you feel like it applies, but it ain't what you want to hear because you had higher hopes, I understand that. Energy is not fixed, it's not finite, it's always moving and always changing. So that means that your circumstances can change as well. So don't hear something today and feel like, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world, okay? If it applies, okay. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. So we are about to get started. I just like to start it off by saying, what is it that Aquarius needs to hear right now? What is it that Aquarius needs to be privy to right now? Ooh. We have the Knight of Cups, okay? Somebody is coming in slow, coming in sweet. Somebody wants to tell you something. That's nice. Okay, any other messages? What else does Aquarius need to know? Okay, 9 of Wands. Okay, so this message could be coming in off the heels of an argument. Okay. You may have had an argument with someone and they're trying to make up with you. They just don't know how, so they're approaching the situation with caution. Okay, they're ready to leave the past in the past. 8 of Cups. Aqua. I feel like Aqua's dealing with love. I think this is going to be about love, Aqua. The Knight of Swords. Okay, I think this is your energy here. All right, Aquarius. So this is going down. Okay, so there has been, yep, with the 10 of Wands. So there has been unrest in the kingdom. Okay, as Mama D would say. If you don't get that reference, it's okay. If you do, you know. There has been some unrest in the kingdom, okay? There has been some tension. There has been some sort of underlying issue, I want to say. It's kind of like in your situation, you're teetering between feeling defeated, feeling down, feeling burdened with some sort of circumstance or something that has taken place that leaves you feeling like you have to be defensive about everything. Feeling like you always have to be on guard. Feeling like you always have to have yourself ready, okay? And it's like that is beginning to weigh on you, okay? It's like these wands represent every time that you've ever had an issue, every time you've ever been presented with an issue, and you're carrying all of these issues, for Aquarius, not literally on your back because you guys are all in the mind. So these issues live and lay quite active, because I was going to say dormant, but they lay quite active on your conscious and your subconscious mind. Okay? And it's kind of like it literally just takes a second for you to get into a very defensive mode that will lead to an argument. Okay? You're very quick with it. You're very quick to say how it is that you feel, and you don't let anything slide. Okay? It's not necessarily a bad thing. Because I think that everyone needs to exercise their throat chakra, and I think everybody needs to say what it is that they are thinking. Okay, there can be kind ways to say things, but people need to speak up for themselves. So you have no problem speaking up for yourself. It's especially in these situations when issues arise. I want to get more information on the Knight of Cups, okay? Because the Knight of Cups is who's coming in to give the apology, okay? I don't feel like the apology is coming from you. I feel like someone is trying to figure out how to approach you to apologize for putting you in a situation where you're feeling so burdened, okay? We have the Two of Cups. So this is the energy of the person coming in to provide you with that apology. This person loves you, okay? They love you and they think very highly of you with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So they're really taking their time here. I'm getting the sense that you want them. Page of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is good. Okay, so I'm gonna just address these before I pull any other cards. Okay, so Aquarius, your Knight of Cups cares about you deeply, okay? They want to make what it is that you guys have work. They want to leave the issues of the past in the past. They want to move forward. I get that it's you that's having issues moving forward. And the reason I say that is because there's not a lot of sword cards that showed up, and the one sword card that showed up is the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is quick with action. So I feel like every time there may be a potential opportunity for you to leave the past in the past, just a little thing happens and boom, you're ignited and you start talking about, well, remember when you did this, or remember when you did that, and blah, 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 blah. Bringing up the past, bringing up issues that just kind of have you feeling beat up, have you feeling like you need to have your back up against the wall, because you are seeing things that remind you of past things and you're quick to call it out. Again, that's not a problem, but at what point do you move forward, right? So your Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, okay? This person is, I don't want to say that they're not confident, but the way that they want to approach the situation, they know that there is a potential to fix it. They're just not sure how. They're not quite confident in whether or not they are able to fix what is slightly broken here, okay? But the good thing is that they are very, very committed to what it is that you have going on here. I really like both the Page and the Knight of Pentacles, because as you can see in these cards, they each only have one single pentacle, okay? The pentacle in both of these cards represents the relationship that you guys have, okay? It represents something that they see a lot of potential in, something that they really care about. They care about it so much that they are holding it with both hands. This is the only, they're holding it in one hand. They're never raising their gaze away from the pentacle. They're completely focused on you and focused on making your relationship work. They want to make it work. They know that they've upset you. I think they're just looking for an opportunity. Okay, they're looking for the opportunity to start this anew and get it on the right track and get it on a good footing. Okay? You're dealing with someone who's not afraid to put in the work necessary to make things work. Okay? Aquarius, are you gonna let them let them make it work? That's what I want to know, Aquarius. Are you willing to meet this person where they are? Because that's what needs to happen here. Aquarius, you need to meet your partner where they are. Your partner is not as quick, I was gonna say quick-witted, but they're not quick to action like you are. And that might be causing some issues here, because in your mind you're like, okay, well, if you want to fix it, then how come you haven't fixed it already? Why is it taking so long? You should have did that yesterday. Actually, we shouldn't even be having this conversation because you should have fixed this behavior 2 weeks ago. That's how you think. You're very quick. Not everybody's quick like you, okay? I'm also getting the sense that like this is like the first time. Two of Pentacles. This is like the first time your partner has been in such a serious situation. So they really find themselves like juggling back and forth with themselves on how to handle this situation. You're beating them up. You're beating them up by saying, why aren't you moving quick enough? Why aren't you moving quick enough? And they're also sitting here thinking like, okay, well, why aren't I moving quick enough? You know, and the reason they're not moving quick enough is because they're still here trying to figure out and process a way to come to you with a resolution that is going to make sense and make the both of you happy and make the both of you excited to move forward in a more concrete and grounded place. I'm getting the sense that this person is now, because there's a lot of pentacles here, I'm getting a sense that this person is more ready to build a foundation now. So if you were having an issue with this person being flighty, or maybe you thought this person was flighty, that may have been something to have spoken about in the past, that may have been a characteristic of theirs in the past. But right now they are very, 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 very focused on you, very focused on the union, very focused on the relationship that you have together, and are trying to figure out a way to make that relationship more stable, more grounded, more fruitful, more bountiful, how to give you what it is that you need, also give themselves what they need, how to create a balance here, how to create a equal footing for the both of you. Okay? But I want to know, Aqua, are you going to be receptive to this, okay? Are you willing to meet your partner where they are? Because it's all good and well for this person to have these intentions, but it could be a little bit difficult for them to come forward if they feel as though they're going to be met with adversity. We have the Emperor and we have the High Priestess. I keep wanting to say the Empress, but we have the High Priestess and the Emperor, okay? Aquarius, I feel like you're watching this reading and you're saying, yeah, girl, you're saying everything that I know. Like, I already know that. I already know I'm being too hard. I already know that I'm the one that's being resistant to change and being resistant to letting go of the past. Okay, so if you know that, why are you still holding on? Why are you being so resistant? Why are you not allowing this person to do what they need to do to get things on track? Aquarius, address it. You know that this person cares about you, wants to protect you. You know deep down that this person has the best interest for you, and deep down you know you want to allow them to move in that Emperor position. You want to allow them to be exactly who it is that you know that they can be and who you need them to be. There definitely has been some hurt here in the past, so it's understandable why it may be a little bit difficult for you to allow yourself to be that vulnerable, but you're still here, okay? You're still here, which means 10 of Pentacles. You're still here, which means that this is still something that you see value in, you care about it, and you do see the opportunity for this to grow into something fruitful and abundant. You see a life with this person. So really, you just need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your gut. Now, your gut might be telling you some things, Aquarius. Your gut might be telling you some things like, I don't really know if I could trust this person. I'm seeing certain behaviors and I don't really like it. But then that is just like one layer of your brain, as I like to say it. And I feel like it's the conscious layer of your brain. Because when you're noticing things and you're observing things, you're using the conscious part of your brain to process those things, right? But deep down in your intuition, if you really felt as though this wasn't a salvageable situation, you wouldn't be here, okay? But you're here. You're here. Okay, so allow yourself to move on. Allow yourself to move in this Eight of Cups situation. Allow yourself to move on. There is going to have to be conversation had, of course. Lots and lots of conversation. Very lengthy conversation about what it is that hurt you, what it is that may have hurt your partner in this situation, how it is that you got to where it is that you are right now. There is going to have to be some conversation to make sure that you guys are not moving in a Nine of Wands and Ten of Wands situation where you're not feeling like every day is a battle between you guys in terms of your relationship, right? You have to be willing and receptive to hearing what it is that your partner has to say, and I'm getting that you're asked to kind of chill out a bit. And I think that's coming from the fact that they are not feeling as though they can come to you quickly or in the way that they want to come to you about a situation because they're afraid that you're gonna snap on them. This is like a low-key like Aquarius drag. That's for my Aquarians who have somebody and they're dealing with somebody and things just ain't right now. It's not gonna not be right forever, okay? If you are open and receptive to making things work, be open and be receptive to making things work. What messages do the angels have for Aquarius in terms of that spread? What is it that the angels would like Aquarius to know about how to move forward? Oh my gosh, I apologize. You guys are just gonna have to get used to the sound effects, okay? Because I make a lot of them. All right, we have, what is that, Aquarius? Opportunity to forgive. I'm gonna just center that right there while I open up my book and read opportunity to forgive. What was I just saying, Aquarius? What was I just saying? I can't hear you guys, but I know you're saying yeah. You're saying forgive and whatever. So opportunity to forgive. I'm gonna hold this up for you guys. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Aquarius, talk about what happened in the past and be willing to walk away and let it go. Release it. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. Okay. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. The angels sent you this card because they see that you've grown weary of a reoccurring negative pattern in your life. The Nine of Wands. What did I say? Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands and Ten of Wands, okay? I said that you're cycling between these two cards. Cycling between feeling like you're always at some sort of like constant battle or war within your relationship, feeling constantly burdened with the problems that it is that you're having, okay? Okay? I'm gonna read that again because I'm excited. So it said, the angel sent you this card because they see that you've grown tired, you've grown weary of a reoccurring negative pattern in your life. To break this cycle, it's important for you to release old toxic thoughts about a current situation and relationship. You can do this by breathing deeply and on each exhalation, giving your fears, worries, anger, and other painful emotion to the angels. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you are condoning the other's behavior. It just means that you are unwilling to carry toxic feelings and thoughts about that person. Release, be free, experience positive patterns through forgiveness. Additional meanings for this card: avoid blaming yourself or others. As you release anger, a creative resolution to the situation will appear. There are hidden blessings in this relationship and situation. Focus upon desires instead of fears or judgments. Okay, Aquarius? I really like where it says, where does it say? Forgiveness doesn't mean that you are condoning the other person's behavior. It just means that you're unwilling to carry toxic feelings and thoughts about that person. Okay? I'm feeling that the reason why you haven't been able to let go is because you feel like if you let go of the situation, that would mean that you are saying that it's okay for what happened to happen again, okay? And that's not the case at all, okay? At the end of the day, continuing to live in toxicity is not only harming you, but it is also harming the other person. I understand that it is easier said than done, and it may be difficult to forget something that you deem to be traumatizing to you. But then you have two options. It's either you work on it and you work on not being triggered by that situation, or you walk away. You walk away and you leave that situation right where it is. It's not your fault that whatever happened happened. You cannot be held accountable for the actions of others. And people, I'm very wary to say people make mistakes, and I don't want to say that people make mistakes because certain things are not mistakes. However, people are people, and people are only human, okay? We're all humans having a human experience, and humans are not perfect. Focus on what it is that you want out of your relationship instead of what it is that you fear continuing in the relationship. You guys need to have a conversation. It said something here about talking and releasing and speaking freely. Okay, Aquarius. Opportunity to forgive. Are you going to forgive? Are you going to do what you need to do? I know you are. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you in August. Bye.